Orlando Calixte stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll see 8. Bottom of inning number 9. The Storm Chasers are on top, 4-3. And as we wrap things up here, what of ML. So long, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Omaha Storm Chasers, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For Iowa, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Iowa Cubs and the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Patrick Rosales will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. On the ground to short, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of it.
Trey Thornburg will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something.
Gabriel Gonzalez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Runner goes for third. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Rosales has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Trey Thornburg is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. Jake Elmore is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit out towards second. Thornburg. And a rather easy first out.
The center fielder,
At the plate,
25.
Michael Reed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Shane Peterson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Trey Thornburg leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he's proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by... Ground ball sent back up the middle. Thornburg is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Jesus Juarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Trey Thornburg gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reed is calling for it. And that retires the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball. David Gonzalez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already.
Oh, a diving stop to first. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Trey Thornburg will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frame. Jesus Juarez brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he's set down, 1 away. Trey Thornburg gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Trey Thornburg.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about...
Left 20 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here. The Futures game between the World team. Leading off the inning, Trey Thornburg. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Moreno is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. With a moment now, Richie Moreno is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
1 away here to begin the 3rd. Ray Batista strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Popped high in the air. Thornburg is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Fernando Irizarry is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Trey Thornburg will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it.
Striding into the box, Vance Hernandez. He singled his last time up. On the ground, softly towards second. Thornburg And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Garrett Rosales will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 18, Garrett
Trey Thornburg will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. Well, I've got a feeling that.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Time of the ball game.
So that just about does it. Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field. Stepping in, Trey Thornburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trey Thornburg
hits it high and deep out to center field. Lemon racing back, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Into the box now, Christopher Luke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Trey Thornburg is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Second baseman, Trey.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Luke going back on it, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
The batter,
Trey Thornburg stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Leading off the inning, Douglas Tyson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy hit.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The PCL Stars win it 6-2. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasker. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball. It's the Dilson Herrera set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Trey Thornburg will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can...
So stepping in, number 23, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A tag for one. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Sean Stacy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Hit right to him. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs. Digging in to try it again, Trey Thornburg. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. The tag. And they got him coming back to third. Dilson Herrera will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Dilson Herrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stolmy Pimentel will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Trey Thornburg will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Haywood is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Eric Campbell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hard hit ball to second. But he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he'll scramble back to first safely. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The I-Cubs win this one 3-2. Good night, everybody. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Las Vegas 51s and the Iowa Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Charlie Haywood will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Trey Thornburg will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first. Sean Stacy is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie.
Rafael Montero stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trey Thornburg comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kraus is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home. Trey Thornburg will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hayward posts under it, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6. Now to the plate, Sean Stacy. He drew a walk his first time up. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Trey Thornburg will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Stacy ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Second baseman, Trey Thornburg.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Dana Pike strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Quentin Berry will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
Oh, what a play. To first. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Trey Thornburg will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in, Trey Thornburg. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Trey Thornburg.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long... Quentin Berry will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Flip of his glove for 1.
That was not easy right there. Well, he knows he's got to hurry, so he doesn't even bother getting his hand involved. Just flips this thing with the glove and...
Trey Thornburg stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Weaver looks in. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Gabriel Gonzalez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's running towards second. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Rondell Villa strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Bees are out in front, 7-1. Dana Pike ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Grounded to third, to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 25.
This looked to be a sure double play ball, but
Trey Thornburg will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top.
yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been